When y'all got lighter?
I don't. Where'd you come from right now?
Gym.
You programming?
Got to. These days be so crazy.
You don't
clear your mind sometimes.
You don't be. Do you be posting? I feel like you don't be posting the daily workout videos no more.
No, first of all, they don't let you record it Equinox like that. They be tripping.
You was telling me about.
And then I'll be so locked in, bro. I'll be forgetting that shit. I'll try to like post something to be in there, but most of the time I forget. Just like right now, I damn near forgot.
You got a good programming thing and no footage of it.
Post gym workout.
Post gym workout. Did you work on
Today,
yeah, what'd you do
I
today?
ran for like just 20 minutes and then
cardio.
Probably did a little weights.
That gym that you go to, it's called
Equinox.
Fancy gym. Should I get the intro out of the way, or do you want to wait to get the light in?
No, you good. Go ahead.
It's good?
Yeah.
All right, man. Without further ado, of course, welcome back to another episode of the Real Me Real podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Your favorite duo is back, Rel and Dubb. Awful lot of it, man. I want to say one more time, of course, appreciate you, Dubb, for coming to support on my podcast for the one time. Before we get into this video, of course, make sure you guys are subscribed right now. We hit over 1,000 subscribers. That means let's get to 2,000. We don't stop there. Let's see what else. Before get any further as well, for those who just like to listen, make sure you guys go tap in the description. We got episodes live on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. So those who just love to listen, that be on the way home from work or whatever the case is, you guys can always go listen. I'm trying to think what else. Be on the lookout for the episodes that we just been dropping lately. We did some stuff with Milo. We're gonna get into that. We did a couple episodes with Milo. We just dropped the episode in the new Melrose store that day that I saw you. We just dropped that a couple days ago. So make sure you guys go tune into that. And of course, the part one that me and Dubb did, it's on the channel. But before we get into this, Dubb, I want to reflect on. I actually want to just tell you, bro, what that episode did for me, bro.
Let's go.
Let's just reflect on it, because a lot of people, they come to me like, was he fucking with it? Was he fucking with it? I'm like, yeah, he was, bro. He was. And they of course they asked me like, will we see another interview with you guys again? And everybody asked me that. They're like, will we see you and Dubb again? And
we back, people.
And we back. And you know what I would tell them? I would be like, I hope so. Like, no cap, I hope so, for real. So when you told me you was down to do that part too, brother, I was very excited, man. I really appreciate it. But no, man, I'm talking about, you don't understand, man. So that episode did a lot of things for me, bro. Like, I'm talking about, I'll be on Melrose, bro, and people will be like, I have this literally a video of someone that comes up to me and said, I seen the one that you did with Desto Dubb, man. I've been watching you since. I'm like, Dubb. It was just. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man, it really did it changed a lot for me, brother. And I just want to say I really, really, really appreciate you, bro. Like, it made it a whole different like impact. And then I got to we'll talk to that too, as well as Milo as well. So see, he saw that the thing I did with you, so he was fucking with me, and then it just been leading one thing to another, man. So I just want to say, I really appreciate that. That being said, like the vibes on the part one, what were your vibes, bro, after the interview, bro? I know we didn't get.
It was fire. It was fire. You feel me? I appreciated it. You're a great personality. It's only right for us to do another one. And, you know, I was fucking with it, bro. You know, I see you going far places, and I just want to help you out in any way that I can.
I appreciate that, Dubb, and you've been doing so much for me, bro. And I feel like this is a good relationship. I'm glad to be tapped in with you. I flex it all the time.
Yeah.
I say, me and Dubb, we know each other.
Boy.
Yeah, that's my dog. Stop playing. Have you ever shot a podcast here at the warehouse before?
I did interviews, but not shot a podcast. Like, you know, I did like when I say interviews, like their interview would be about like some garments that I dropped or something like that, but not necessarily on the podcast platform.
So breaking history again today.
Yeah. Okay,
so first podcast to shoot a full interview at the Desto Dubb warehouse. Not a lot of people can come here, bro. You can't just, this ain't for everybody.
You gotta make it
This ain't for everybody. You gotta be cool with Dubb to be here, bro. This ain't no like everybody can slide here for real. So I'm very appreciative, man. It's a dope experience. It was, man, that podcast day was probably one of the dopest experiences in my podcast career. It was just so cool. Like, how people were like walking by the window, taking videos. It was just the dopest experience. And then like the store was open, and then like Storm Reed just popped up out of nowhere. It was literally the dopest thing, man. And this goes down for in the books too as well. But yeah, guys, I just had to reflect on that part 1. If you guys did not see that, make sure you guys go tap in. It was an amazing episode. It is literally the most watched episode that I've ever put out on my channel. It's the highest viewed, highest everything, and we're already back with a part 2. So I had to let you guys know. Make sure you guys go tap in with that. But before we also get started, make sure you guys are following me, of course, at Jarrell, Desto Dubb. The ad's going to be popped up on the screen. Off a lot of cop syrup. We're here. Make sure you guys go tap into all that. But, we always start the podcast, a little intro, Dub. Just tell us a little about yourself, of course. Growing up in L.A., what was that experience like for you overall? Things like that. Before we get into the clothing, just a little background on.
Y'all know how it is growing up in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard if you're growing up at a certain social status in life, lower class, middle class. It's pretty hard. But the best thing that I realize is them hard obstacles or days or that part of my life is what kind of made me what I am today. So it'd be so crazy when I see somebody complaining about how hard this is, how hard that is. But when I look at it, it's like that's how you build character. Pressure
Character
makes diamonds.
development,
So, yeah.
You don't learn
Growing in L.A. was pretty hard. It taught me a lot of lessons that made me the person I am here today.
Yeah, you don't learn when things are just handed to you. You don't. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about, some other passions that we talked about this, of course, in the part 1. I don't think a lot of people know that, or they should know that you used to tattoo. That's like where your love for being an artist, I feel like, started, I believe. So talk about that tattooing. How long were you doing that before we get into the clothing?
I was a tattoo artist for about 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Maybe even pushing 4. At one point in my life, that's all I knew.
Good amount.
And I just wanted to just climb up that ladder. It was probably like first or second year out of high school, 21, 20, 22, 23, around that time. It was another thing. It was another tough thing, but one thing that did was just get me familiar with placements, with just being creative as well. Tattooing had a lot to do with my influence on clothes because it's like putting my drawing, my placement, my different styles, whether it's thick fonts, whether it's cursive fonts, all of that I still use today. I learned while doing tattoos.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? And I want to highlight too is I want to make this episode more about. I feel like the first episode we got to talk a lot about like just I don't think we got to touch too much about what it really takes. I want to tap more into that. So I've been doing a lot of interviews with Milo, and he's been talking about his struggles and the things that he went through and opening up his first store. I want to dive more into that. But back to the tattooing thing is you also tattooed a couple, like who have you were telling me some last time some names that you tattooed. So you
I tattooed pretty much everybody. I tattooed Nipsey. I've tattooed DJ Mustard. I've tattooed Lil Pump. I've tattooed Smoke Perp. I've tattooed a lot of LA artists and just a lot of LA people in general.
Wow.
I think Nip was probably the most hysteric one. Y'all could probably check that out on YouTube.
How did you meet Nip?
Just being in LA,
being
around the way, going to events, hustling, going up to his shop, being in the hood. You'll run into Nip and he'll become familiar with you the more times he see you. And then after a while, just me supporting him, he ended up supporting me.
Okay. Now, that's how it works. The relationships are very important, man.
Biggest thing that I learned from Nip was a lot of things that I do, I take inspiration from people. Nip is a big inspiration for me.
Okay.
One of the biggest inspirations or lessons I learned from him is whenever I used to drive down the street and I would see Nip standing outside his store, it would make me want to just spin around the block and pull up. And then when you spin around the block and pull up, you don't want to just say what's up. You want to buy something, then say what's up. So me just being a consumer with him being such a star and having a store, I would drive past, see Nip, come around, buy something just to take a picture.
Wow.
Now people do that with me. I created that same experience. You see my car parked outside. I'm standing outside. Most people spin around the block, come and buy something, and then just to say what's up to me.
Just to say what's up with you.
So a lot of my experiences are the things that I do. Like a lot of experience, the things that I do, I get it from, it being done to me first.
How would you say, how important is like manifestation, bro?
Like it depends. You know, I never a lot of the stuff that I got I never manifested. You know, of course I always wanted more and better, but I never sat right here and said, hey, I want a warehouse one day. Hey, I want a booming streetwear brand. Hey, I want 3 stores. No, that wasn't the goal. The goal was just always to get some money. You know, and even as I got into clothes, the things that I'm doing right now I couldn't even fathom in my head I would be doing. You know, but it is big in certain sense. I do manifest certain things, but I don't know. I really don't use that tactic. A lot of times I just grind it out. I'm not the type to sit right here and stack and wish and pray on the type of car. I'm the type of person to stack and I'll get whatever is available to me. So, you know, with that being said, I don't manifest things. I just grind and get whatever I'm capable with. Because a lot of times when you try to manifest or want something, you get cut short or you set your expectations too high. Yeah. Now, that just not how I go about things. That has nothing to do with how you go about things. You know? But I'm not like, oh, I want to be a millionaire by this age. I'm more so like, when I become a millionaire, I'll become one. I want to be one day. But that's not I'm not more so on the destination. I'm more about the journey, because the journey is the journey to being what you want might not be what you want. You know, you might want to be signed. You might want to be signed to a record label, and then you realize you can just bring it. And then you just realize the stuff you got to go to get there, and are you gonna sacrifice yourself to reach your destination? So I never focus on the destination. You know, I focus on the journey to the destination.
And I think it's very important that we talk about that, because you know what? A lot of people think a lot of this stuff happens overnight, man. They think that they could just come out and they want to be popping. And not just people trying to start a clothing brand, but just people in general trying to get to have dreams and aspirations. And, it's just like, social media has a lot to partake with it. You see people up, they see the money and stuff like that. They think like, why isn't that me? Why isn't that me? So that's why I feel like I really want to dive into, like, we would want to highlight that this shit doesn't just happen. Like, you can't, overnight. And, you've been, like I said, you've been tattooing and then networking there. And then you've done music. It's just, I think people really should understand that you gotta embrace the journey. You got to.
First thing people need to understand is these is not the regular ones. These is the Tokyo ones.
Don't play with them.
Nego.
Don't play with my dog.
Y'all don't know Nego. These is the Tokyo ones. Y'all got the ones with the white. These the ones with the blue. So that's the first thing y'all need to realize. Y'all need to realize is this outfit cost me personally about $600. So I'm selling it about $1,200. So like, I just want to get y'all focused on what y'all really seeing right now. Y'all not seeing no regular shit sitting right here. You feel me? This is a damn near. It's unreleased. It might not get released because y'all niggas ain't paying for this type of shit.
Are they even ready for that shit?
They not, but we gonna put it on the runway and let y'all know that we still elevating, even though we keeping it within the price range of our customers. Okay, now get back to the question.
Man, you threw me off. I'm not gonna lie, brother, but I just want to say, shout out your fit though. You look, no, come on now. No, I think I was just really just going back to just saying, like, I just want people to understand you gotta embrace the journey, man. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. Like, see me, I'm very ambitious too as well, and I want to be up too. I want to have a lot of money, but I don't know if I'm really ready for that, bro. I don't know what you know what I'm saying.
Comes with a lot.
You get what I'm saying?
Y'all know, bro. This is how I go about shit. I keep my head down and go 1 2 1 2 1 2. And then when I look up, I done made it up the mountain. Sometimes you could be looking at how far it is, and you could kind of get distracted or deterred because you like, bro, how the fuck am I supposed to get up there? I know a lot of people out here are good at stuff. I see a videographer, I see a photographer, I see security. At a point in time, y'all started this shit, and the people that y'all seen doing it, and you be like, how am I gonna get there? Like, it seems so far. You know what I mean? I just got this camera and I'm looking over here at Gibson Hazard doing Super Bowl commercials. How did this equal that? So you can't always look at where everybody at. Sometimes you just gotta look at what you got and look at right in front of you and just keep going. Okay, I'm not looking at there, but I'm gonna snap the fuck away at the people in front of me.
Set
realistic, small, and just keep beating them motherfuckers down the block, bro. Like, like when I started, y'all know I started 1 hoodie a day. And even after I was selling 10 hoodies a day, I kept that 1 hoodie a day mindset. Hoodie a day, hoodie a day, hoodie a day, hoodie a day. It got so easy. I was doing 10, 20 hoodies a day, still with the one hoodie a day mindset.
Let's talk about
I
it.
never looked up and said, hey, I want to be supreme. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to sell some of these hoodies today till this box is gone and get another box and sell them till they gone. You know, I feel like a lot of times people want to reach these expectations and they so far and so long it could just slow you down. You know, I have buddies that see me and be like, oh, he got a store. I want to get a store. That shit don't work for everybody. You should be more worried about selling some clothes than getting a store, because you might get a store before you ever really sold enough clothes that you can really pay for the store.
Let's talk about it.
So it's just, you know,
about it,
don't
man.
look at the end goal. Put your head down. Like, don't look, okay, I want to go to Miami. You looking at jets and flights. Bro, no, you on the Greyhound. Don't matter how you get there. Stop trying to look at all of these. Look at what you got and what you got to get what you want. You don't have enough to get a jet to get to your destination.
You're not like that.
You got enough to put some shoes on your feet and walk. So just use what you got to get what you want and stop always looking up. Like, you can use it as motivation and inspiration, but inspiration is just lighting that fire. Inspiration isn't setting a destination, you know?
Yeah.
You inspired me to work. You didn't inspire me to want to be a millionaire. I don't want to inspire you to be rich. I don't want to inspire you to be fly. I want to inspire you to get some money so you can be rich and fly. You know what I'm saying?
100%
It's the equation, not the answer.
Yeah.
The equation is what makes the answer. Most people are looking at the answer and coming up with all these goofy ass equations when that's not reality. You want to get 5, you're not going 5 times 1. You're not that type of nigga. You going 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1.
No cap. Yeah, I think you set small goals, man. Like I said, you know, focus on what you're doing right now. Like Dubb said, he all started with trying to sell 1 hoodie a day. Okay, I'm doing that. Let's sell 10. Let's sell 20. Let's sell 50. Let's get this whole box now. Yeah, so I can relate to the same thing with me with the podcast. 1,000 subscribers. I was like, how am I gonna get 1,000 people to subscribe to my podcast? But you know what I did, Dubb? I broke it up. I said, you know what? If I could at least try to get 10 a day, and at least 5 times throughout the week. Average that maybe every other week. Now I'm talking about maybe that's 100, 200 subs if I could add all that up. So now I broke it down into smaller goals. A couple months, I'm at 1,000 subs.
You feel me? Just keep going at it. My thing would be fuck the subscribers. Shit ain't nothing but a number, bro.
It really, yeah.
Just
it's really
focus on giving the best show every time, and they gonna come. They gonna come. Now, it's great to set little goals, like by the end of the month, I want to lose this weight. At the end of the month, I want to have this many subscribers. But I realize that, again, I don't go to the gym to lose weight. I go to the gym to be healthy.
Let's talk about it.
I do the YouTube. I never even look at my subscribers, bro. I never probably once looked at it, and I don't really care. My thing is, I'm not even caring about the episode. My thing is, when that camera is rolling, I want to give them the best version of me, the best content.
All right.
And then if I put it out and it's good, I'm going to hear about it.
Yeah.
When we put your shit out, I heard about it. I didn't give a fuck about how many people watched it or viewed it. I don't do that for this. I don't do that to get 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. I'm doing it for pure hard inspiration and game. And sometimes with that many people watching, it don't hit as hard. So my always thing is never the end goal, bro. Never the end goal. Is when I'm putting out this content, I'm trying to have the best photo shoot anytime. Trying to have the best video anytime. And if I do that, it's going to attract what it's going to attract. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to build off each other.
But that's my take. Everybody, it's a billion people.
The only reason why 1,000, sorry to interrupt you, Dubb. The only reason 1,000 was kind of big to me is because that's when you need to get monetized. Yeah, after that. You know what I'm saying? See, yes. Yeah, that's the reason why I was like really, shooting for it. Yeah, that's the only reason why. But yeah.
Bro, you good. We're going to get you. If like me just hearing that, bro, we going to post this motherfucker. When this bitch drop, we going to post it every day, all day, with the link on the swipe up. Come on.
Duh.
We're going to help
Don't
you get there.
now, brother. Because I heard it from the man himself. And that part one was really good. Like you said, staying genuine, advice to anyone. A lot of people ask, how I get a lot of my interviews done. And like I said, I've always, I tried to relate to Dubb, is I always try to stay genuine to what I set out to, why I started this podcast. I wanted to be a good, genuine podcast that doesn't I want to say monetize off of black trauma, drama. I didn't want to be a media page. I didn't want to come up and gossip on people. I didn't want to talk about anybody. I just really wanted to be a black-owned podcast at LA that we could come and just have a conversation with. And I think that's exactly how I got people like Desto Dubb and Nephew Milo and et cetera on the podcast. So, yes, brother, I think for sure it's keeping it genuine and staying true to your heart and not always focusing on trying to look like this and try and do that will get you far places. And I would comment that on myself sitting here today.
Awful lot of it. Don't play with them.
Don't play with me. Awful lot of it. Desto, let's talk about, of course, music, man. Talk about when did that love for music start? I feel like we don't talk about that enough.
As a kid,
I
you
feel
know,
like
watching Nelly, watching Lil Wayne, music always been influenced. Everybody know that. I was just a kid that it influenced, and I was always the type, hey, if I see something I like it, I want to try it, which is everybody's like that. So I've been loving music as a kid. It started making me want to get into it more because I seen my friends get rich off of it.
Right.
You know, you see somebody get rich playing football, you're going to want to play football.
Try it out
See
yourself.
somebody get rich playing basketball, you want to play basketball. I've seen a few of my friends get rich in great notoriety from, you know, rhyming words together and making songs. So, you know, I loved it. I seen my friends make money off of it. Hey, throw the ball this way. Let me try to hit that motherfucker.
Yeah, and you happen to be friends with some of the greatest rappers that LA's ever seen. So that definitely could for sure could be part of it too as well.
Yeah, some of the best.
Okay, no, seriously, seriously, bro.
If I would have been alive, Tupac would have been my homie.
And that's no cap. That's no cap, man. That is literally no cap for sure. Yeah, so like I've been seeing recently, I feel like you've been doing more of that. I've been seeing. I'm of course subscribed to your YouTube. You know, I've been seeing you've been pushing out more vlogs and stuff like that.
You gotta see the Jim Jones interview, bro. I was just at Say Less in New York. Y'all gotta check that spot out. Y'all in New York, go to Say Less. It's a restaurant that lets you smoke.
Yeah.
It's like the third floor of a building. They let you smoke while you eat. No, they'll bring you an ashtray. Not even on the rooftop. In the actual restaurant, you can smoke and eat and it's not the whole restaurant. They have little sections off to the side where like the celebrities and the people they go and they smoke and eat. I'm at Say Less with my guys from Trap Star London. Shout out Trap Star London, big brand in London.
Yep.
Chilling, we waiting for our table. I see Jim Jones walk in. Y'all know I'm always ready, so I don't have to get ready. I got my cameraman with me. I see Jim security before Jim tap the cameraman, pull that motherfucker out. Watch this.
Yep.
D, what up? He said, what's up? He shot out the camera. Hey, Desto, that's my boy. And then just from him seeing the camera and seeing me, he told me, hey, look, hit me tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna give you a real tour of Harlem. Make sure your cameraman battery charged. You with me for the day.
Just like that.
Spent the whole day in Harlem with Jim Jones just dropping gems, bro, all day. I'm going to drop it. Make sure y'all.
Yeah, that vlog. When's that vlog? Yeah, when that vlog dropping?
I don't know. We just waiting. You know, we probably got like a few more little daily vlogs, but this is like we call it a vlogumentary.
Okay.
When be like a 2-part drop.
Did you just come back from New York? When did you come back?
That was in September. You know, that was in September. Went to New York for New York Fashion Week. Did a pop-up. Went to the Spider Show. Young Thug invited me from prison.
Nice. Man, free Thug, by the way, man.
Yeah.
Free Thug. Stop playing. Okay, bet. For sure. How often do you travel to New York? I
try to go there a lot more often than I do, but, you know.
Right. Okay. Back to the music thing, working with artists. I mean, you've worked with a lot of people. Is there anyone that you haven't worked with that you want to work with but you haven't yet?
The people I haven't worked with that I would have worked with are probably people I haven't met, like or even know of. You know, I'm trying to get more into the house music shit.
Okay.
I'm trying to work with some house music artists.
You got a song with V's too, hard.
Yeah. I'm trying to work more with like, you know, Spanish artists, like stuff? Peso Pluma, Fuenge, Renegade, however you say that. I'm trying to work more with like, you know, just different type of music artists.
Be diverse.
I'm not really tripping about the hip hop. I do want to do something with Destroy Lonely. And really, bro, I get inspired by the new people. So if I could meet somebody tomorrow that just be like, hey, this little nigga fire, and I want to do some shit with. You know what I mean? I don't look and listen to like, you know, like of course Future, duh, but Besides that, it's not like, oh, I want to do something with y'all. You know, I want y'all to wear my shit for sure.
Of course.
But that don't mean I want to do business with everybody.
Right. All right, that's understandable. And you're tapped in with pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
So you know what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what's going on, brother. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to leave the music subject yet, but is there anything else we can maybe expect this year? I mean, like I know you just said kind of tapping into different music.
We drop the songs, videos, all type of shit.
Okay.
It's just I probably have to wait till beginning of next year to drop a project because the clothes take so much of my time. It's hard for me to even turn on my artistic brain at all.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about balancing and maintaining. That's for sure. We definitely gonna talk about. Okay, but I want to ask you things that you do for fun, Dubb. So, I mean, I feel like, man, you're always doing something, and you work, but I feel like on your off time, do you do anything like? I mean, what's something that maybe you do that people wouldn't know? Like, do you golf, bro? Do you golf?
No, bro. I'm pretty much closed all the time. Like.
I know you travel. You travel.
Yeah, but I travel for work.
That's
I take one trip a year with my family. We take a vacation for my daughter's birthday. But for the most part, bro, I'm drowning in this shit. Like I don't want to do anything else. Like I want to spend all my free time. Like it's hard to balance right now. You know, in a perfect world, you should have balance. Your family should get their time. Your business should get their time. Your religion should get its time. Your family members should get their time. You should have perfect balance. But with me right now, bro, I'm like one of them detectives that's about to damn near lose their wife because they working the case and they don't want to let it go because they just can't let the fucking case go. Like, you done fell asleep at the warehouse working again, motherfucker. Like, I told you I'm going to leave you. You keep going to sleep. And I'm like, bruh, I'm just so into this shit, bro, right now, you know?
Yeah.
So you need balance. I'm not the best person with it. I even put people in my life, like I have an assistant just so I can balance my time.
You know, I tried to take the advice that you gave me last time. As you know what you told me last time?
You see it. I see it.
Yeah. So, last time Dubb was telling me, he's like, yeah, so when you pull up places, you need someone doing this. You shouldn't have to be worried about that. That's how management works. And I took that up seriously, and now I
team looking good.
So of course, hired myself a security guard, got a photographer on the scene, of course, and then got my assistant right here, my boy DJ. So yeah, I've been trying to move and
it shows. It shows, bro. You know, so like, but that's you got to do it, bro. Especially if you're trying to elevate and just, you know, have your shit get recognized.
Of course. And it helps, too. Like, of course, when I'm walking down Melrose and they see me, I got a security guard with me, a camera on me. They are automatically assuming, who's this?
See, that camera got me Jim Jones.
Just like you just said.
Honestly, it was the camera and the security. It's not like I'm just standing there with a camera guy looking. No, I'm standing there looking like the nigga, so you going to want to walk up to the nigga to show you a nigga.
Yeah, literally. I remember even the first time, you know, when I met you, Dubb, I remember I pulled up with my manager at the time, and I pulled up with my other boy.
Oh, that's about to be on the whole thing.
You said what? Oh, that noise? Oh, I got a noise gate, so you can't even like hear that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, fire.
Let me double check though to make sure, but yeah, I got a noise gate thing that it just cancels out anything besides like the mic level.
That's hard.
Yeah, so we should be good. Yeah, I recorded it.
And there's probably programs for that too. After just run it through, they'll take off all that shit.
Yeah. So let me see.
You on this shit? Stop playing with them.
Hell yeah, I have to be. Let me see. Just make sure. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Let's see, voice. Yeah, it's good though. We good. Yeah, we good. Man, let me tell you, Dubb. So, unfortunately, I had a couple setbacks myself with this podcast, brother. I was in LA at the studio, bro, and unfortunately, someone broke into my car, bro, and took all my podcasts.
What you left it in? What you got? A truck or a car?
I got a car like Corolla, so
it was in the back seat.
It was in the trunk.
Oh, so they broke into
the car, and then unlocked the trunk, and then yeah, bro. It was, but thing is, like, okay, so my equipment has to be like, we definitely changed it, so we don't leave it in the car. Like, I definitely leave it in way too much than I should have. So that day, I just happened to be in LA. I wasn't even really filming. I was out on Melrose vlogging with Milo or something, and I went to the studio that was not too far from from the stores and stuff. It was just hot, and I just want to go there to smoke and just chill for a little bit. So I wasn't even using my podcast equipment because usually when we have it, it's with us. So I was there, and I was only up there for like 25, 30 minutes, bro.
Oh, it's fast.
Yeah, it was fast. It was bad, bro. It was the day of the Suede Day, bro. It was that day.
No, there's some shit happened that whole day.
And I don't even want to talk about it too much, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was bad that day. So, but I had a setback, man, and thank God I didn't have my laptop and my camera in my car, bro. And that was, like I always like to think everything, it could always be worse. You know
always.
What I mean? Always be worse. So, the reason why I brought this up is because the mic situation. So we were forced to get a whole new setup. We got newer mics now, newer tripods, lights, and stuff like that. So, it was kind of a blessing in disguise. I didn't like the way I lost my shit, but I mean, I didn't. Yeah, it still turned out for the better, I guess, in a way. Yeah, because I don't know. Maybe I was like, I try to take lessons from things. Like, I didn't like to think like, oh, why is this happening to me? I was like, maybe God's telling me I'm about to get to that next level and interview bigger people. I need newer stuff. Maybe that was just His way of, I don't know, telling me it's that time.
Yeah. He's been trying to tell you. He had to let you know.
No, seriously, he's like, you know what? I don't think he's really getting it. You know what I mean? I don't think he's really getting it. But yeah, man, balancing success, man. That's like, I mean, what advice would you give to anyone else, upcoming entrepreneurs, like with that? How do you balance all that, man? I know it's hard, bro.
It's different for everybody, but you just gotta allocate, and you just gotta,
and also being a dad too. Like, how is that balancing that as well?
We're still trying to figure out the best recipe, but we cooking every night.
Okay.
As long as I see my kids every day, because again, bro, I'm so deep in this shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I really see my kids in the morning. They sleep when I get home, so I go in there, kiss them, go to bed. I wake up so early just because I want to see my daughter before she go to school.
Yeah.
So but it's like, again, it's no perfect balance, but long as it's just not zeroed out. You can spend more time, less time, but as long as they getting their time, as long as everything has something on there, you're good. But once something's zeroed out or you're doing too much of something, that's when it's bad.
Okay.
That's with anything you're doing. Make sure, key word is, keeping it within them little, balance. Don't just let it go.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you. I definitely hear you for sure. So just trying to keep it all together. Like, yeah. Make sure you're not putting too much into one thing. Yeah, you got to balance. Yeah.
I can't work 24 hours. My kids got to get some time. You know what I mean? If I do go out of town and I'm working 24 hours, then when I get back, I got to get in some more time.
Yeah. Also want to talk about this, kind of relate to what we're doing already. How important is it? I think not a lot of people understand that this is really important too as well on your journey, to being able to maintain. So we, like I said, talk to Milo, and I wanted to kind of like pick your brain at some things because I got some questions, answers out of him that I want to get from you. He says, you're gonna have days where you don't have a lot of sales, and you might have days where you do got a lot of sales, but you got to be able to always being able to persistency and go through that. So I wanted to get your thoughts on that too as well.
Just because you fish every day don't mean you're gonna catch fish, and a lot of times you just gotta save for a rainy day. And that's, again, just because you get a lot of money, don't spend a lot of money. It's balanced. When you broke, don't spend no money. If you're not making it, don't spend it. You can't be not making it, that's this zero, and spending it. Or you can't be spending too much of it while you making it, because when you don't make it, you ain't going to have it. So, it's a few different techniques, but the main thing is saving up for a rainy day so you always ready, so you don't have to get ready. All money in, no money out.
Okay.
Pay your bills and stack up. Grind now, shine later.
Very important, man. Stack your money. Doesn't happen overnight. It does not happen overnight. Okay, let's get into more into the clothing, man. So, right off the bat, I like to ask. I think I asked you this before, but maybe I feel like you always got some good gems to give. as of right now, what advice can you give right to up and coming entrepreneurs, though?
Gotta make that shit look good. I don't care what you selling.
Okay.
You gotta make that shit look good, bro. Statistics show that if it look like money, smell like money, it's gonna make you some money. You know,
Yes, sir.
I don't care if you selling vegan plants, I don't know, whatever. Just put it at the most nicest spot.
Highest quality.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to make it look real good. A lot of times I could take a regular plain shirt, stand in front of a fucking Rolls Royce, take a picture. Now it's $1 million shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like, because that shirt now is attached to something that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Let's talk about it.
So you kind of just got to do that all the time. I know a lot of people you can be organic and still look like some money. You know what I mean? So just make whatever you do, whatever content, whatever pictures you putting out, you know, try to make it look the best that you could. Because that's always going to attract, you know, people that either want that or people that had that.
Perception is very important. It's all about how you make it look, right? Okay, I got another question for you, Dub. What's one of the most common mistakes you see with people trying to invest or start a clothing brand? What's one of the things you see all the time that people mess up? Because I talked to a lot of these, like, especially since I've been interviewing you guys, they all want to come on the podcast and stuff like that. And I try to give them the best gems.
People get in stores, bro. People get these stores.
Yeah.
You know, I meet a lot of people, you know, they get brands. And I feel like you don't need a store to have a brand. You don't, because it just puts so much strain on the business. Like, let's say you got a store and your store is $4,000, $3,000 a month. You gotta now you stressing to sell this shit, which is cool because pressure make diamonds. But you could be spending that $3,000 to put it back into the brand, not into the rent. You know, so I see a lot of people get clotheslines and think I know, like, who is it? Godspeed, pop-ups. They do pop-ups.
Nothing but pop-ups.
Big brand, every artist wear it, nothing but pop-ups. You know, so I feel like that's the biggest mistake I see people get. They try to get these stores, bro, and that shit puts so much strain on your business that it's hard to you can't take a licking and keep on ticking. You gonna trip and fall to the ground and your ass can't even get up.
No,
now you leaning on your BM or somebody else to help you back up, and then you fall again. Now you leaning on, you know, this shit take hits,
not the BM,
bro.
brother.
This shit take hits. Yeah. So it's like sometimes it's better to have less baggage so you can take a licking and keep on ticking.
Yeah, you know, Milo said he started in his garage, man. You know, until the point where he had to move to the store.
Yeah, it's like I see when you have to.
Yeah, when
that's
you
a
had to move.
Recipe for success. I done thugged it out, bro. Before I had a warehouse, I was working out of my front bedroom, nigga. Had everybody working, pulling up to my crib this was after the van. This was after I bought the house and had a store.
Oh, so you had to get the van just to get to work and
to
the crib.
The van turned to all that, but then after I had my stores, I needed a warehouse. Well, I didn't need a warehouse. I needed a place for my graphic designer to work. I needed a place to think, and it wasn't the store. So I started using my house as my office, as my conference room.
Before the warehouse situated, yeah.
Then I got the warehouse, you know, because it's like, now I need this. My garage is full with clothes. I got all type of shit.
I see you smoking right there. You know you smoking a blunt right there. I know I see you right there. You sitting down, and you got a blunt. Let's be real. You didn't think I was going to catch you doing that? Watching my podcast Faded, huh? You didn't think I know you was doing that shit? But nah, for real, if you is smoking, of course, this video is sponsored by Loud Logs, of course, our very proud sponsor, Black Owned Leaves. We're going all the way hard with them. 2024, we got all types of, we're smoking those all year. So we got natural, we got pina colada, we got, that was peach cobbler, pina colada. Clearly I'm smoking one right now. So that just tells you how far it is. But make sure you guys go get yourself some logs, of course. Tell them Rel sent you. Get yourself a pack at loudlogs.com. We're going to pop that up. Make sure you guys follow us. Until then, we'll get back to the episode. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we back. Yeah, so I think we're just talking about, you know, how important it is and the struggles of maintaining and balancing success. And I just wanted to, I think it was important that we talk about that, man, because so many people just see the, you know, just the success part, bro. They don't see, like, what it really takes to keep that. You know what I mean? Like, you have goals you gotta still hit to this day, that markers that that you want to make sure that gets done. Like it doesn't stop. I just want people to understand that even when you're up like this, bro, you still got to put in that work, man. There's still things that I'm pretty sure Dub is worried about and stressed about and stuff like that. And it's not all just easy breezy, man. Like, right?
Until this day, my motto always been, I try to outwork anybody. I try to outwork the people working for me. You know what I mean? If I see you moving boxes, I'm going to pick up some boxes. If I see you sweeping up, I might start picking some shit up too. And I feel like that's how you always, stay ahead. If I'm on top working like the person at the bottom, I'm just going to keep going up.
Okay.
And just never maxing out. Even when I go spending, I never spend everything. And just keeping yourself around real people. I don't hang around my celebrity friends and all that too often. It's like rare.
That's just like business.
It's very rare that I hang out with them, because that shit could get to your head. I'm at work, so if I do hang out with them, they hanging out with me at work on my grounds. I'm not pulling up to their spot most of the time.
Okay, and you prefer it like that, obviously.
For sure.
Okay. I want to talk about your investment in the community, Dub. But you are very invested in the community, always giving up and supporting. This shows exactly what I'm talking about. But I recently see that you recently seen that you spoke to some students at USC. Talk about that. How was that?
Inspiration, bro. It's inspirational just talking to these students, seeing how their eyes light up. USC was the most questions I ever got out of any interview or question I ever did. Every kid in there asked me 2 or 3 questions each.
Nice.
So it's really important to me, especially when after you start getting money, you realize everybody got money. What sets you apart? And when I used to look at Nip, what always made him look bigger than life was he would be doing activities that necessarily didn't pay him, but just to be in front of the students and give them inspiration.
Yeah.
So with that being said, USC's, high schools, all type of places, I'm there talking to them, giving the people what they want. And a lot of times I can get paid for stuff, but I could care less. I'd rather get this person my time and my energy because it's going to help them be successful.
Yeah, because that conversation might have started, someone up. The next, maybe that's exactly what they needed to hear, you know what I mean? Or just that interaction with you, it goes a long ways for sure. And I definitely want to commend you on that, Dub.
Yeah, it's
for sure.
It's
Respect,
beautiful, bro. It's fun. Like, really I love going and inspiring people, but it'd be so crazy because, like, I only talk and inspire people. I'm not, like, forcing myself on them. I'm not, like, you have to. So it's like, if you want to come over here and listen, come on. If you don't come. So it's never as if I'm bragging or nagging. These are people that actually want to hear what I got to say.
Interested
I'm not just walking up on a person that I never met.
You want to make clothes?
Hey,
come here.
Let me show you how to do this. Because that's kind of bragging now.
Right.
But these kids that want to listen, those are the ones I'm talking to.
Of course. Nah, that's a beautiful thing, man, for sure. I want to commend you on that. Respect. Nothing but respect. You should bring Milo out there with you next time you do it.
Yeah.
They'll go crazy for that.
For sure.
You and Milo popping out to the school. Imagine going to school, you see Milo and Dub. You're like, hold on now.
Went after I took him to the college campus. We went to a little college party, bro.
Okay, I bet. Yeah. Also, you did a 5-week screen printing workshop in Watts over the summer. Talk about that, man. How was that?
That was fire, bro. I just wanted to do something.
Was that your first time doing something like that?
Recently, before that, I did something with this thing called Kick It Fest at the 1500 or Nothing Academy. Okay. And I just seen how all the kids gravitated towards wanting to learn one of the main keys to a streetwear brand, which is screen printing. So it kind of pushed me to make a mini class. After I made that mini class, my publicist kind of brought it up to like a few other like places, and they're like, hey, we would love to have you here to turn that mini class into a 5-week program if you can turn it into a curriculum. So it's just something I always wanted to do, be a teacher. So we turned it into a curriculum, and we got over 100 and something kids tried to sign up to go to the class. We only could do about 12 to 18. And hey, we did it 5 weeks summer. Every Tuesday I was there.
Nice. That was lit. Yeah, I was, of course, I follow you on Instagram, Dub, so I seen it. You doing the whole weekly thing. It was great. For sure, man. Kids were definitely probably stoked for that.
Period.
Yeah, no. A lot of that stuff goes long ways, man. Long ways. So yeah, I mean, that being said, like obviously you plan on doing more things like that with the community.
Yeah. I'm speaking at UCLA tomorrow.
Just like that.
Literally speaking at UCLA tomorrow.
Okay, bet. One more thing, Dub. Let's see. Last time I got I think it was an untold Draco story. It was great. People talked to me about it. They loved it. I was wondering maybe if you have maybe another story you can maybe tell us, bro. Maybe not Draco, maybe Greedo or. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We gotta get a vlog in.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The shit not stopping. Right now, I'm hotter than Mariah Carey.
Let's talk about it.
During Christmas time. That's hot. Going crazy.
You know her bag go crazy when the holidays come up.
Can't even talk to her if you're a kid. That's how crazy it is.
Man. Nah, for sure, man. UCLA, did USC. Any other schools you plan on making?
So you were who do I go?
Yeah, I was gonna say like yeah.
Bro, this is the craziest story, bro.
Let's talk about it.
One time we out, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, hold on. About it, somebody. Who did I got some crazy ass stories with, bro? Yeah, we don't got a lot of shit, bro. We got a lot of shit.
You know
bro.
so many people, Dub. Like I swear.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah. All right, how about this one? One time, bro, I remember it was Christmas. I'm riding. I'm in Atlanta. No, not Christmas. It's Halloween. I'm in Atlanta, right? I'm in Atlanta. I'm with Young Thug and his crew.
Okay.
Boom. So we all going out. You know, Thug tell me hop in with him. Boom, I hop in with him.
Yeah.
So now we sliding in some crazy.
Okay.
Whoa. You know, we like 12 cars thick, in and out of traffic. We kind of not stopping because it's so dangerous out there that you could stop at a stop sign and somebody try to jump out and rob you.
Yeah,
right?
seriously.
So now we sliding. Mind you, I got all type of pistols on me, type of shit, bro. Police get behind us, bro. I got the weed. I got the gun. I'm so scared.
Good,
I'm so scared because I
Yeah.
have a gun on me, bro. I am terrified. I am shitting bricks.
I know that feeling, brother.
Bro, I got weed and everything. Fuck the weed. I'm not worried about the weed, bro. What am I about to do with this gun? They walk up to the car. Homie like, chill, bro. It's not that serious. They walk up to the car, license registration. He give them the license registration.
Yeah.
You know, they go to the back. They will let the windows. He let the windows down. He like, bro, what am I gonna do with this? They like, bro, just leave it right there. I put that shit to the side. Let the windows down. They put the flashlight on the gun. Then they put the flashlight on the weed.
Bruh.
And then they was like, is it weed in this car? I'm like, bro, y'all not worried about the gun? They were like, no, it's not weed in this car. They're like, I smell weed. Is that weed in the back seat?
Yeah, don't trip
They're
on
like, no, that's not weed. It was like, all right. Left, came back, gave us the license and let us keep going.
Fuck. And you was with Thug in the car?
Yes, bro. So scared, bro. I'm scared to death with this. And it's like, bro, they not even tripping about guns.
So Thug the whole time, he was like kind of
He's
just
not
like,
even
was like, bro,
tripping.
you're
He in the
tripping.
front seat. I'm in the back seat. So, but he's not tripping, bro.
Like,
But I'm like
whatsoever.
inside. I'm not tripping either. You see, like the head honcho not tripping. You not tripping, but you really tripping.
I'm with Thug.
But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
really tripping.
Yeah, you can't like ignore the fact, like, because anything could, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Man, free Thug, man.
Yeah,
Would you, before I don't think we got to talk about this, but opening stores in other states, do you plan on doing that in the future?
Yeah, I'm
Officially?
trying to
Can you
get
talk
New
about
York, bro. Next year, I'm trying to get a store in New York, bro.
that? Okay, bet. And what about
crazy?
Would you ever do it in Atlanta?
Yeah, I would too. Atlanta would be next.
That'd be hard too.
New York, Atlanta, Miami have stores all in places.
Yeah, because I just did the interview with Milo. Make sure you guys go stream that. He essentially sees a Solly all over the world. So he said he eventually wants to even go out to Europe and have stores over there. He was telling me.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, he was telling me that. But I'd love to see that, man, for sure. Like,
That's crazy. They never had a FUBU store, huh?
I don't think so.
That'd have been hard.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Dub, let's talk about real quick. Loose leaf, man. Let me see it. Come here. Bring it to me. What's going on?
These are the new reserves. We have another flavor called Gold. The Gold is a thinner, lighter, light bitch. This is
New
the
flavor.
dark, thick. You feel me?
Reserve.
So you want to be reserved.
Let's talk about it.
Gold. two packs coming for you. Because you know with the 5-packs, it's like you'll smoke 1 or 2.
Oh, these are 2-packs?
And you'll forget about the 3, and you kind of wasting it because you might get the next day, left the pack open.
The pack open, dries up.
You know what I mean? So
Shit
now it's just like, hey,
happens.
you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Instead of just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's low-key cheaper, too. Passing the savings on to the people.
It's hard. And do you remember I suggested a new flavor? I said that.
Yeah.
I literally said that.
You spoke it
I
into
literally said that
existence.
when we talked about it. I said, Dubb, would you know what I mean? Would you consider new flavors?
Well, honestly, these are the same flavors, just the different type of hardware. You know what I mean? It's like the same shit,
those ones
but
are
just
thinner?
these are thicker. Okay, when you get a 5-pack, you notice it's thinner ones and thicker ones.
Let's talk about
It's
it.
different parts of the leaf.
Yeah.
We're separating it for you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So now you can get the thicker leaves or the lighter leaves. They all still ain't one though.
That's fire. I'm about to try those, Dubb. I'm about to leave me a pack. I want to say, I mean, how did that relationship start with you and Loose Leaf? How did all that?
Shit, just being a hustler, them seeing my stock go up,
Yeah.
and them wanting to be a part of it.
Appreciate
feel
you.
me? And I'm like, shit, let me see if you got that work. We can fuck with each other. And they had that work. I liked it. I endorsed it. It was new. And us together blew the fuck up.
This is a side question, Dubb, but do you have any like Loose Leaf X Awful Lot of Cough Syrup merch?
Yeah, we got stuff. We
something like
make
that?
all type of stuff. Yeah, but we never sold it. We just make stuff.
For exclusive? It's like exclusive?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever consider maybe dropping them?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. That would be pretty hard too, like a Loose Leaf X Awful Lot of Cough Syrup hoodie. That would be hard as fuck too.
For sure it'd be
Pretty
hard.
sure that's been in the talks about for sure in the works.
Speak it into existence.
Hell yeah. I mean, could we expect anything else? I mean, this just happened, so I mean, this drop,
We're doing Miami Fashion Week probably in November. We're doing Complex Con. I'm doing a collab with LRG.
Okay.
We're doing Rolling Loud Miami in December. We're doing another collab with Anwar Carrots and another collab with Trap Star London.
Okay.
Awful lot of it.
Yeah, that was the last thing I was gonna bring up. Was the Rolling Louds. Yeah. Are you still like the only place they can get physical tickets, like at the store when
When they in LA, hell yeah.
Yeah. So you make sure you guys go. If you guys going to Rolling Loud this winter, right? That's the next one that's coming out. And this winter, make sure you guys go get your tickets.
New York.
Yes, sir. Dubb, I want to say this is another good episode, brother. I want to say, hopefully we could run up another one for sure, as well. Come on now, we tied in. It's right here. It is what. I don't make this shit up, man. You see me at the warehouse doing this shit. Stop playing. I want to say appreciate you, Dubb. Another good episode in the books. Make sure you guys go stream part 1. Of course, your favorite duo, Rel and Dubb, man. One of the best out here. You guys can keep getting this content. I'm going to hit up Kathy to see if I can squeeze in a vlog for one of your next situations. I'm going to try to see if I can get that going.
Let her know.
Yeah.
We waiting on you.
Yeah. All right. So we'll get that. Be on the lookout for that. Make sure you guys are subscribed right now. Make sure you guys go watch part 1, of course. Make sure you guys go watch all the episodes I did with Milo, of course. Oh, that's another thing, too. Milo said that you guys might have a collab coming out pretty soon. Be on the lookout for that.
Awful lot of Asali.
Of course. Make sure you guys go support Milo's brand, of course, Asali. Stream all those episodes. I'm literally, the Legendary has interviewed the 2 biggest brands out of LA.
The biggest.
But besides that, make sure you guys tune in with everything. Another episode. We just wrapped this up. I feel good. Dubb, how you feeling?
Great.
It's a good Monday. Today's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Today's Monday, right? Okay.
Great Monday. We love y'all. Awful lot of it.
Make sure you guys follow me, follow Dubb, follow Awful Lot of Cough Syrup, subscribe, and that's it. We'll see you next time. For real.
Yes, sir.